So imagine this: you're relying on your social security benefits to survive rent, food, medical expenses, and suddenly you can't access them because of a new rule. That's exactly what could happen starting March the 31st if you don't prepare for this major change coming from the Social Security Administration. Now, this change is designed to stop fraud, but it could create massive headaches for people who rely on these benefits every single month. So, if you've ever had to wait hours on hold with Social Security or you struggle with a clunky website, well, I'm afraid this is going to hit you hard. So, stick with me because I'm going to break down exactly what's changing, who it's going to affect, and the steps that you need to take right now to avoid getting caught up in any chaos. But just before we take a deep dive, it's imperative you hit that like button and subscribe just so that you can get notified the minute we produce another game changing video that affects your finances. I promise you'll appreciate it. So buckle up and let's plunge straight in. So, starting March the 31st, Social Security will no longer allow you to verify your identity over the phone. If you need to verify your identity to update your direct deposit information or even apply for benefits, you now only have two options: verify your identity online using the My Social Security portal, or go to a Social Security field office in person, which, as you probably know, is already easier said than done. And here's the problem: many Social Security beneficiaries aren't comfortable with technology. Some people don't even have reliable internet access or a device that can handle the verification process. And children cannot have a My Social Security account. So if you're managing benefits for a child, sorry, but you have no choice but to visit a field office. Oh, and let's not forget, Social Security is already in the process of closing 47 field offices across the country. That means even fewer locations to handle what's about to become a flood of in person visits. So, if you're thinking wait times are bad now, well, this is going to make things much, much worse. So, why are they suddenly making this change? Well, here's the answer. Social Security loses over 100 million every year to direct deposit fraud. Scammers have been able to answer security questions over the phone, change the bank account information tied to the benefits, and worse still, steal thousands of dollars directly from beneficiaries' accounts. So, how are they doing it? Simple. Most of the security questions rely on publicly available information, like, for instance, your mother's maiden name, your old addresses, or your phone number. Well, data brokers sell this information, and hackers gather even more through data breaches. So the SSA thinks that by cutting off phone verification, they can stop scammers from easily redirecting benefits to fraudulent accounts. And honestly, sorry to say, but they're probably right. But here's the catch: the SSA is saying this will be a good thing because once your identity is verified online, direct deposit changes will now be processed in just one business day instead of the 30 days that it takes now. But that's only if you can successfully verify your identity online. If you can't, I'm sorry to say, but you're looking at long wait times, field office appointments that are hard to get, and worse still, serious delays in getting your benefits. Now, you might be wondering, how can you avoid this nightmare? Well, there's actually a way to prepare right now to avoid this mess, but you have to act before March 31st. Now, I'll explain exactly what you need to do next, but first, don't forget, please hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, so if you want to avoid long delays and those potential benefit interruptions, here's exactly what you need to do right now. Step 1, set up your My Social Security account. And this is how you do it. Go to SSA Gov and create your My Social Security account. Now, you'll need to use ID.me or login.gov to verify your identity. Now, if you've never set this up before, do it now because it takes time to complete the process. Now, once you've done that, on to step 2. Update your direct deposit information before March the 31st. If your bank account information has changed, update it now. After March the 31st, you're going to lose the phone option, meaning, as I've just said, you'll have to go online or visit a field office. And the third step, prepare for complications. If you can't verify online and you need to visit a field office, make your appointment now. Some offices are already booked out for over a month, so don't wait until you have an emergency to figure this all out. Now, this is a major shift in how Social Security operates. And while it might cut down on fraud, it's also going to put a heavy burden on seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income families who just don't have easy access to the internet or transportation. So let's face it, the SSA is trying to solve a problem, but their solution might create even bigger problems for the people who rely on those benefits the most. So, is this a smart move to prevent fraud, or is it just going to make life harder for the people who need Social Security the most? Drop a comment and let me know what you think. I promise I'll respond. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out our other videos for more financial tips and updates that could directly affect your wallet. We'll keep you posted as more information rolls in, so stay tuned. And remember, March the 31st is coming fast. Get prepared now, or you could be left waiting for months to access your money. And in the meantime, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.